Can I walk on this?
That's okay, sir.
It's okay? I can walk down?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm fat, man. All right. All right. So these are the bigger blocks, mainly the hollow blocks, because this is not the house, so you can use hollow blocks. The sea is gonna, and these are gonna get floated also to make them 6-inch rise and 12-inch run. So that being said, you see the line of the sand, the beach sand, that edge is 10 feet above the bottom of I'm serious, 10 feet was the ending, and then the least amount was like 8 feet back there, the hole for the foundation. So I don't think, unless it's a massive, typhoon, the strength of a tornado, the strongest tornado, I don't think nothing's going to happen to it. And I don't think they have direct hits. They don't have direct hits from typhoons here, because the typhoon has to go over 2 islands out of the Pacific, 2 or 3 islands before it gets here. So that takes the strength out of typhoons. And it's solid in some places where need be. So right now it's gonna get some solid, it's gonna get formed right now. It's gonna be formed with steel. So there will be formed concrete covering up these hollow blocks. So these hollow blocks are just like backfill. That's all they are. Basically, they're backfill. So before you say something about the hollow blocks, they're only backfill. Fancy backfill. And some solid concrete are going over top of these, not just a skim coat. So there you go. Wow. Look at the sea out there right now. It's rough around here, but it looks beautiful, doesn't it? This is off the diner room. This is on the diner room balcony right here. Wow, what a gorgeous color. I'm gonna soak my feet a little bit up there. Oh, that tide is coming pretty high. Let me go down and check that out. Let me go check that out. It's right after lunch, and this is payday for the guys, the troops, and they earned every penny of their pay, so I'm gonna make sure that's on time. Today I'm gonna get them some barbecue, the pork day, barbecue on a stick. So I changed that to 15 pieces. That's not enough for them 10 pieces. They're small, but they're very good. They're good. They're grilled over, they're grilled on that stick. Pork, it's like Harold would say, it's pork o'clock. This is a pretty good area right here for a picnic table. I know it looks like a mess now. That was the storage shed before. But I think it's gonna be good for a picnic area. Get it straightened out, maybe throw a picnic table in there. Wow, the Malungai's gonna get some sun now. Woo! Huh? What? It's gonna have bananas. Where do they come from? Oh, right there. What, 4 bananas? Huh? 4 bananas. No, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 bananas. Not yet done? Wow. My baby's having some bananas. Very windy, right? That's my wife's house, and this is my house right here. It's okay. We're gonna get a couple of these things out later. Right. The dream is coming to fruition. The outdoor CR matches the house. It will when it gets painted white. And the chicken coop is going to match the CR, which matches the house. There's going to be some blue accents on the chicken pen. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Still dreaming it up. Still dreaming it up. These are some final touches. I just went and got that blue, this, I forget what it was, it's Spanish style trim specifically for the edge. But 62's got to go now. It's payday, it's 2:30, so I'm in a crunch time right now. So I brought their 3 o'clock merienda, so it'll be all right. They got drinks, the filter's fixed, and the water's been running, and there's no, the filter broke. The filter broke and made it look like the number 3 was a little bit of air in the line from changing the filter. It'll go away. Oh yeah, tastes good. Yeah, I took a drink right out of my hand. You know, I grew up drinking out of a water hose, so water hose from in Florida, I drank from a water hose right out of a well pump in our backyard. Shallow well. So it's probably groundwater. That's why I can just travel the world and still live. If you've been secluded your whole life, like locked up in the bedroom or something, you can't roam around because the germs will kill you. Probably. I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on that. So, welcome to 62 to Freedom. You know, it's payday. I just got back from fixing the payroll and all that, and getting together there. I got them some barbecues, 15 barbecues, you know, on the stick, grilled pork grilled on the open fire. So they get 15 of those a piece. That's just something I do. Look at the fence tops out there. Oh, and look at the bathroom matches the house now. Arr. Cool. It's so cool. Look at the lights on the fence. Look at the lights over here. I see a light on the side fence. There's one in that corner. Ooh, we have lighting. Let's go see if it works. Let's go see if it works. Which one is we're gonna flick one on. Boom. It's supposed to be all 3 sections of the fence. The top one, maybe it's gonna be the front. It's the front. The top is the front. So, it's the end of the day. 62 to Freedom's getting ready to roll out. But wow, look at that cloud formation. Nice, right? It's 5:30, so I gotta be heading out because sun is gonna be setting. check this out. You know, wow. You know, the yard is way more level than it used to be. You see that, don't you? I know. It might be hard to see in the twilight. Look at those gates with the lights on there now. They work right now. You know, the gate has unfinished weld on it, but it doesn't really even matter to me too much. You know, I could fix weld spots and make them look like nothing was ever there, and maybe I'll do that. You know, I did that my whole career, so I think I breathed in enough of that dust. Even with so storage shed's gone, it's starting to come home that the build is almost done. There's my little storage shed, her dirty kitchen back there. We got everything almost. We really could move in right now, just get the furniture, just put it on credit or something like that, instead of waiting another month, you know, for me to be able to source enough money. So, and look, the Kubo has got legs now. It's got legs. Yeah, and it's gonna have steps, so keep it away from the bugs, keep you out of the mud. You know, my plan is like put some walking steps there down to the Kubo, so if it's raining day after day, you know, you could enjoy the rain out here and watch the typhoons and stuff like that. It's getting ready to turn beautiful out there. Wow, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it lovely? That's not part of the fence, Ray. That's just a piece of bamboo sticking there. I'm just kidding, man. You sharpen my knife. Sometimes you sharpen my knife, and I know sometimes you just rib at me, and sometimes you're dead serious. I understand that, but it's okay. I'd be bored to death if everybody was like me in the whole world. Man, wouldn't that be boring? You walk around and everybody is you. I don't know. I don't think I could handle it, right? But these little concrete things, I don't know how good they're gonna last. I'm seriously thinking about, you know, in California, I went there to be a machinist. I spun around and somebody spun the map and I put my finger down. Well, wait a minute, no. I put the map down on the table, I spun around, I put my finger down, and that's where I was gonna go. I put it down, my finger down, and I had my eyes closed the whole time, and I looked down there and it was pointing at Long Beach, California. So I got on the Greyhound bus with $200 and I went to Long Beach. And I took my toolboxes with me, my machinist toolboxes, and on the way there on the Greyhound bus, it took 3.5 days to get there. It's over 3,000 miles for the Greyhound. So on the way there, Bill Clinton, this will give you the year. Bill Clinton closed 3 naval shipyards, including the Long Beach Naval Shipyard, which was why I was like, wow. I immediately thought, yeah, there's a Long Beach Naval Shipyard, I'll just go to work there. But all those 3 major naval bases closed. They're just big as Norfolk Naval Shipyard on the same coast. So all the machinists from there went everywhere in the little machine shops and got all the jobs and got on lists a mile long while I was riding a Greyhound bus for 3.5 days. So I went to work at a fiberglass shop. So I know what it takes to fiberglass and you know, with the resin, just mix some gel coat color in there with the resin and fiberglass this whole thing is not stainless. I could do it. I don't want to do it, but I think it would help. You know, you could make it white and blue. You could mix the gel coat in with the resin, colored gel coat in with the resin, and make it that same color. And you know, do those rebar with the concrete form around it, which I see some cracks in it now. I don't know. I don't know if they'll hold up over time. But if I start covering them first with fiberglass, oh, I could just do the round part. The rest of it's sturdy. I do those round ones blue, paint everything else white. Cover them round parts with fiberglass, sand them and blend them. I can make it, I did that for years, made, you can look at a California and Oregon coast, up and down that coast, and all I did was make lifeguard towers. So they came out in like 3 sections, and you know, that's all I did was put the sections together, put a V in it, get some Cabasil, mix some resin and everything, the same color as the form. You know, they sprayed a gel coat on the form, then they sprayed this other, they sprayed the stuff to keep it from sticking to the form, then they sprayed a gel coat down there, then they put the resin on there with the sheets of fiberglass, or they spray it on there. They got a gun they spray it with, the fiberglass with. I could just use sheets. Cut the sheet, wrap it around each one of those round things, wrap it around there, gel coat it, roll it out, get all the bubbles out of it, sand all the rough spots off of it, and you know, make some Cabasil for anything that's not in line. Cabasil is just ground up fiberglass with gel coat in it. That's all it is. Well, really, not with gel coat. It's just ground up fiberglass. Use it to fix little holes and stuff. Even on a vet or whatever, it's fiberglass. So, that's it for 62. Got to get going before the sun goes down. Man, these lights on the fence, and this Kubo over there with stilts, and the ugly tin storage shed gone. Just bringing it on home. Just bringing it home for me, and I'll see you guys on the flip-flop. I wish I lived here now, but I don't have a bed, couch, Wi-Fi. Not yet. It's coming around. The fence is gonna remain rough. Anyway, there was a plan. And here it all is. Although me and the builder altered some of it. You know, the engineer, official engineer said, add to it, but don't take away. So that gave me a license. That one's upside down. That one's upside down. Anyway, there's a lot of planning and everything that goes into this. And I even changed this. I only added 1 column.